Is the prosecution ready to make an opening statement?
Yes, Your Honor, we are. We'd like to get this over as quickly as possible, please.
Then you may proceed.
Thank you. Your Honor, High Priest Caiaphas, members of the Sanhedrins, fellow citizens, this morning I will present evidence against this man who claims to be the Son of God. This man is a carpenter from Nazareth. He has wandered the countryside for 3 years, gathering up a bunch of followers, mostly fishermen and rebellious zealots. And where are these followers now? Well, I can tell you, they've scattered throughout the city in hiding for fear they could be the next to appear before this court. Yes, Jesus, with his charismatic smile, has charmed his way into the homes of the poor and the downtrodden. He takes advantage of their generosity and their kindness, and then he leaves them with nothing. I have evidence to show how he's philandered with several women of questionable character. Yes, this man has the audacity to eat with sinners and tax collectors. I ask you, would the Son of God behave in such a manner? This Jesus is not who he claims to be. Jesus is just a man. He's a man. He has bewitched you into believing that he can cast out the demons and heal the sick. And these cheap parlor tricks may have inspired a few. But ladies and gentlemen, you know better. He is just a charlatan. If Jesus is the Son of God, why would he speak against our laws? Why would he hold the Sabbath in such high disregard? I have eyewitnesses who will testify that on the Sabbath, this man harvested and ate grain. On the Sabbath, he healed people. And I could go on and on with examples of his disregard for the Sabbath. Everywhere he travels, he incites riots, he fosters rebellion, he interrupts the messages in the synagogue. We have seen here firsthand how he overturned the tables of the merchants who are vital to the commerce of this temple. Is this how the Son of God would act? Jesus of Nazareth is a fraud. He is a fake. And he must pay for his blasphemy as the law requires. Like John the Baptist, he must serve as an example to all others who would claim to speak for God. Ladies and gentlemen, he must be put to death.
Is there anyone who wishes to defend the accused? Anyone? Jesus of Nazareth, do you have anyone who will stand up in your defense? Will you not even speak for yourself? I have no choice then. Madam Prosecutor, call your first witness.
Wait. I will speak for him.
Who are you that you would come forward at this time?
I'm Simon Peter, just a humble fisherman from Galilee. I don't understand anything about this courtroom, but I do know what I've seen with my own 2 eyes. I remember the day that he called me to leave behind my life as a simple fisherman. And since that day, the last 3 years, I've traveled with this man. I've experienced his words, his power, his miracles. Nobody teaches like he does. He's changed my life. I've seen him heal the sick, even my own mother-in-law. I was there when he raised Lazarus, and when he calmed the storm. And yes, he really did feed 5,000 men with only 5 loaves of bread and 2 fishes. Certainly, he is the Son of God. You religious leaders are just thinking out yourselves. Jesus thinks of others first. I mean, isn't that what God really wants of us? He is who he says he is. You must let him go. Yes, Ron. I will stand for Jesus.